let's talk about budget phones for a bit. You might say, yeah, they are cheap and some of them are good, but that is where some budget phone companies are cheating you. But in the next 3 minutes of this video, I'm going to be showing you the tactics which these budget phone companies use and how they hide it from you. First tactics that this phone use is what I'll call the one feature advertising. Let's take for example, the Realme C75 was portraying one thing, right? That their phone can fall from a story building and it's still okay. All they are showing you is that their phone is strong, yes, it can enter water, it can survive hotness of any length. They are using that one particular feature to divert your attention away from the rest of the specs of the phone. Let's take for example again the Redmi 15C. Yeah, the Redmi 15C is such a great budget phone, no lie. But if you take a look well at it, one thing they will advertise to you most is the camera, but they will not tell you much part about the rest spec of the phone, whether it has a good battery, whether it has a good charging speed. The number 2 one is the no Android upgrade. Have you really taken a look at the Android upgrades of these budget phones that are coming out recently? You will notice one trend among them. It's only 1 or 2 of them that usually get maybe 1 or 2 Android upgrades. That's if they are really fortunate. Let's take for example, you have the Itel City 100. If you check the operating system of this Itel City 100, you'll notice that yes, it has the latest available Android feature at the time, yes, but does it has an upgrade? No. Why? Because technically it's a budget phones, which I feel it's not supposed to be like that. A lot of these budget phones do not put Android upgrades into these budget phones, and as I said before, only a few put it. The third one is what I call the 12 nanometer gang tactics. A lot of times I've talked about different kind of budget phones, right? And I also noticed one trend among them, which is all of the chipset that they are using is 12 nanometer. And then you come to think of it, since we are upgrading each time, why can't we use something higher than 7 nanometer chipset? I feel it is within their capacity to, push out the kind of 8 nanometer chipset at least, even though they are gonna add a price maybe like $10. I mean, it's not too much for your phone to perform faster while still being a budget phone, right? The fourth one is the megapixel lie. Camera is one of the most essential parts of a phone apart from the screen, right? Because I mean, everybody takes pictures, right? But that is where some phone companies to start cheating people. A lot of times big tech creators like MKBHD or Mr. House the Boss said something. He said a lot of times a camera can be portrayed as 50 megapixel, but if you snap pictures with the phone's camera, the actual megapixel they are using is just 12 megapixel, which brings one fact to stay. Most of this main camera in these budget phones are usually lied about. The next one is the charging speed downgrading. It's very hard to see a budget phone that has at least 30 watts of wire charging. If you check it very well, the wire charging of their phone is around 13 to 18 watts of wire charging, and this wire charging is very slow compared to the amount of large battery that they put in their phone. Itel calls their battery capacity 5200 milliamp of battery, right? But if you check their wire charging, it's just 18 watts of wire charging, which means if the battery gets slow, it will take hours for the phone to get charged to 100%. In fact, there is a budget phone being released now in 2026, which is the Infinix Smart 20. Can you believe that the watts wire charging of the Infinix Smart 20 is 15 watts of wire charging in 2026? No, I mean, budget phones can be better. But apart from all of these things being mentioned, budget phones are great. I just feel these are the few fixes that these budget phone companies can make right now. If you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to share so that these budget phone companies can see it and produce all good budget phones for us. This is KDN signing out right here. Catch you up in the next one.